So when Krishna in the last chapter, he spoke about, the path of Buddhi Yoga, because it also involves work like fruitive work. Arjuna misunderstood that and he asked this question: hey Krishna, I thought in this text number 39 to 46 you condemned this work, fruitive work. Why did you talk about work again? So then he says, okay, hold on. This detached engagement may be a very complex concept for you. Let me break it down as dutiful engagement and then knowledge that is needed. Then you will get, so karma yoga and jnana yoga, let me separate it out. Let me not present it together. So in this chapter, he talks about the first baby step, which is dutiful engagement. So before he talks about duty, he's clarifying one important misconception that Arjuna had. He thought simply by giving up work, I will be detached. But say no, by superficially giving up work and mentally still attaching to that work or the result of that work, you are merely being a pretender. So don't be a pretender, rather start engaging in dutiful work. What is this concept of dutiful work? This dutiful work was defined in the Vedas, right? All the way here, right? The cycle of sacrifice, that how, this whole a very nice sacred order is defined in this universe, and following that sacred order gives peace to everyone. So the sense of, in a sense, you are indirectly connecting to divine by following your duty or yajna. So therefore, accept your duty and follow your duty, but with the spirit of sacrifice, with a higher connection, right? Don't just do it for the sake of doing, but rather with some understanding of that, oh yes, I'm doing it as a sacred responsibility that I have been given. So the dutiful engagement he talks about. However, advanced souls don't have any duty, yet they act just to set a proper example. And Krishna gives two examples in that regard. And in that section, in text number 24, he clarifies that if you don't act according to your duty, if you don't act exemplary way, then you are creating social disruption, countering Arjuna's fourth argument. And then Arjuna understood, but then he asked a question, and he defines karma yoga in text number 30. That is an important verse. And then he gives an obstacle, saying that in the path of performing one's duty, there will be, there is this there's this overwhelming feeling of lust. And we spoke about that lust, which is a product of mode of passion. It's the greatest enemy. And at three different varying levels, it is covering and manifesting within us. And the enemy is residing in the senses, the mind, and the intelligence. So therefore, start regulating your senses. That is a low-hanging fruit. It's very easy to regulate the senses than controlling the mind intelligence. So regulating senses means give some discipline to yourself in terms of work. Then, and at a more advanced level, channelize that steam of lust by engaging it in some productive work, through some voluntary work, through seva, through some service, right? And Srila Prabhupada gives a deeper solution. For the senses, it's seva or service. For mind, it is sadhana. And for intelligence, it is swadhyaya or study. So with this kind of a very balanced approach, you'll be able to make progress. Don't be a pretender, but start working out of a sense of duty. And in tomorrow's chapter, what happens to the same work when you add the component of knowledge? So that we are going to see. Today we understood this understanding of yajna, right? This understanding of yajna or the sacred duty or dutiful engagement, right? But tomorrow we are going to see yajna version 2.0. What is this next level of yajna? We're going to see that in tomorrow's class, where when you add knowledge, how you can broaden even more the concept of yajna and make this understanding of Gita even more practical in our day-to-day life.